yeah, I guess we're recording. Hey, everyone! Welcome to Exceptional Bullshit. I'm Tony. My pronouns are they, them.
And I'm Chaz, and my pronouns are he and him.
Are you prepared?
All right.
Are you ready to jump into the maw, the gaping maw that is Nancy Drew?
I think that we all are.
Okay.
Although, Tony, I think we have some explanations to do as we begin.
Oh, like this. You know, I hope you all have a great time. But we've already played through the first like hour and a half of this game. We had a recording from, and as we determined last time. Because the differences between junior detective and senior detective is that in junior detective you get a handy little like checklist of the various things that you need to do, and
in senior detective you get shit.
You get shit.
We are definitely junior detectives.
Definitely, and we're probably not going to do it.
Who would have dreamed taking a vacation to visit Aunt Eloise in Florida would result in another case? Seems a student named Jake Rogers was murdered at the high school last week. And an undercover police detective wants me to pose as a student to search for any leads at the school. So it's undercover I go. I'm calling this case Secrets Can Kill. Love, Nancy.
So I want to point out that she named the murder of a high school student, which is fantastic, and I'm sure the relatives and loved ones are very enthusiastic that they can be side characters in Secrets Can Kill.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean, how many times are you like, yeah, I'm a side character?
Every day.
Okay, so I remember this. So we're gonna need this to get into Aunt Eloise's safe. If it seems like we're blazing through things, let us know in the comments by telling us how bad we are,
or to get good.
Or to get good.
To be clear, Tony is currently on the controls.
Oh, yeah. So this says, Nancy, I had to close the school library early today, but if you need to do any research for your case, the key to the library is in the safe. Remember not to enter in a wrong combination. Be careful, Aunt Eloise. The implication, I suppose, being that you better watch out, don't enter that wrong combination.
I think it's a Da Vinci Code style, like acid is released and destroys the key to the school library.
Oh, but in fact it is. So we've got 6, what is this?
Omega,
like,
Kappa,
Snake. Because... So we're like, all right, we got this tapestry. I can't get enough of this shit. like holy shit, Aunt Eloise.
She's a very wealthy teacher at this public school in southern Florida.
Right, Kappa, right?
Kappa and
Snake.
Snake.
That's the snake.
That's not the snake.
Is that the snake?
That is the snake.
That's the snake. All right.
Then we got 2 spell books. The sub. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, sliding puzzle. Let's count how many steps it takes Tony to complete the puzzle, having already done this once.
Don't worry. In post, I'll add a running counter. I'm not gonna add.
You already said it. You have to do it now.
I have to do it.
You can't lie on the first thing we have.
Like all of y'all viewers just being like, damn it, that counter would have been so funny. Counters are so funny in YouTube videos. I love counters. Why didn't they put a counter in?
The counter crowd is strong.
It is strong.
It's a large voting block.
It is a... Oh, I don't even want to talk about voting. we live in Seattle, in America, by the way. Oh, fuck, this is ruining my ability to do this puzzle.
Yeah, definitely it's the commentary.
Definitely not my inability to do the puzzle well.
I've always had a lot of trouble with sliding block puzzles. I don't know. Like, I just always recall back to Pokemon Gold, I think it was, as a child, and like the hours I spent desperately trying to solve this stupid fucking mural in like the Unknownville or whatever it was, where all the unknowns were. Was there actually like a reward for collecting all the unknowns? Is there a thing you unlocked?
I thought that was you know, I forget what it was in Gold and Silver, but in Crystal, I thought that was actually how you got Suicune or something like that.
It's possible. I don't know. I didn't do it.
I
only have that time to like if I can get 24 characters and then like an exclamation mark and question mark.
Right. So
is there a different number of unknowns in Japan? Or are they still based off the English alphabet?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they're based off the English alphabet, because you know, like in a lot of Japanese games, they just use English for like kind of general characters.
Sure.
So it's always the last one that gets you.
Yep.
Okay, I need to stop doing
Not
this.
unless that last one got Josh.
Oh no. Oh, we don't talk about that though, remember?
Right, it's Josh, right? No, it's Jack. Who's the murdered? Who is the murder we are investigating?
Oh, you're actually... there we go. Yeah, Jack is it.
Okay.
So...
Really hammering home the conspiracies involving the old church. The password is "Oh Wise Elder"
in my antique sliding block puzzle.
Also, is that like a selfie that Nancy Drew took, or did she like get someone like taking a portrait of her investigating like an old timey like riverboat?
Let's
just go back to the main menu for a second.
Yeah, that must be like an illustration of Nancy and some. Maybe it's like, you know.
Sure, but in universe, does that mean that she had someone like doing her portrait while she was on the case of someone who got murdered, or the missing gold?
Well, if you want to go into that
or
level
the
of detail,
Queen.
in universe, this game has been updated. I said, you know, like it takes place in like somewhere in the like mid to late 2000s. This is a touchscreen phone, right? And this is an old picture of her, so she's looking at some alternate universe version of her. Otherwise, she's like 58 right now. And it's like, thanks, Aunt Eloise, for giving me the library.
It could be like she could be like retiring, and Eloise could be like 60-something retiring. You don't know.
That's true. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we're gonna go this way. Have some mouse troubles.
The troubles. Oh. Yeah, did we ever? We never investigated this area fully, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. You know, I think it was because, I think it had something to do with, like, we thought maybe we needed a book for that. Shoot, what is this? Let's see here. Maggie learned an old hiker's trick. Something about hiking the bandit's treasure. It looks like it might be an excerpt from a Nancy Drew book.
It's possible.
Otherwise, we're desperately going to need that, and, you know, I'm just messing up.
Yeah, just...
let's see here.
Probably something in here. Oh, there it was.
Oh yes.
Oh, the Thunder Lounge. The Thunder Lounge key.
Yeah, when when Nancy Drew goes to the Thunder Plains with that great music. Oh no! I hope a super important VHS tape I get later, like could be useful there.
Nah, no way. That's just for us to understand what a VHS player is.
Right.
Ah, the haunted ghost bridge. Unlike those unhaunted ghost bridges, there's just a bunch of like really well-mannered ghosts.
Well-mannered ghosts, like hey. I don't know, what's a ghost name? I guess ghost names are probably like old-timey names, you know?
Well, I mean, Jake died. He was like
Nancy Drew,
16.
Detective Beach here. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Frustrated, Nancy. I need some leads, and you're my man. Well, woman, teen, student, whatever. I'll be at Maxine's Diner. Come see me when you found out anything. All contact should be through me.
Can do. So what's our cover?
Our what?
Our cover. Who should I say you are if anyone sees us and asks?
Oh, right. I'll be your uncle. Uncle Steve. I gotta go now. If you need anything else, come see me at Maxine's. I'm wearing glasses and a green striped shirt.
So, here we have our FBI agent who's, for some reason, working with a 15-year-old girl. Like,
she's very good at solving murders of other 15-year-olds.
I mean, to be fair, that's true. So, I mean, I don't know. So,
do you think that her little guardian had to sign off that it's okay for her to make this murder thing since she's a minor?
I think Nancy Drew plays by her own rules, and she hasn't had to get like an exception sheet to go on a school field trip since like she was 8. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're in Maxie's Diner. We're not going to talk to that schmuck yet, but we will.
There's a coin over here, right?
I think there was a
recall there being a coin over here.
So in this game, like, you can find coins which let you do stuff. So like, if we went here, we can actually choose the music here.
At the wordy command.
Now, and last time when the recording didn't work, we chose Goose, and it was surprisingly good.
It's strong Goose.
So I don't know. I'm excited to see what the other ones. Oh, we never tried Barnacle Blast.
We never tried Barnacle Blast.
All right. I know. Isn't this music rocking?
Surprisingly jazzy.
So
I would definitely stand near the wall and try to look cool while this song played.
Oh, absolutely.
Uncle Steve!
Like Cross.
Nancy! Why, I haven't seen you since, for a long time. How's your...
Aunt Eloise. Oh, she's fine. And Dad says hello.
You're staying with your aunt, right?
Yes.
So, What do you got for me?
Well, I was hoping you could debrief me on the investigation.
Oh, sure. I'm just a bit... Well, my undercover assignments are usually not so... suburban.
I understand.
The victim was a senior named Jake Rogers. As usual, none of the family, teachers, or students know about any enemies he may have had. Nothing came up from searching his home, computer, cell phone, or locker.
Really?
His bank records tell a different story. He had a fairly large savings account and a lot of cash deposits. We suspect he was involved in something shady. Drugs, gambling, or blackmail. That's where you fit in. Talk to the students and see what you can find out. We think he might have kept information about his activities in a notebook or journal, so keep a lookout for anything like that. Anything else?
Bye-bye.
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 Goodbye.
All right. Now we can look at our task list. Is that correct?
Oh, yes, we can. But because this wouldn't be here if we did the
Senior detectives.
which in the original I don't like. So this is a remake, right? So in the original there was also a master detective.
Wow.
And I think there aren't any penalties for us just going back here already. We're kind of skipping some stuff by going here, but we can just kind of wander into the back of this restaurant and
Steal a ladle.
steal a ladle.
Important.
We haven't, we didn't get to the point where we know what that ladle is for, so, you know, get some detergent, some chlorine, some, oh no,
Some blood.
some blood. I've been watching a Silent Hill playthrough. Let's see here, is there anything over here? Grab this tomato? What am I
Can
doing?
you flip the cutting board over or something?
No. We're gonna have some sort of tomato-based puzzle later.
We're gonna cut open the tomato. There's gonna be like a key inside of it, and they like grew the tomato around the key to obfuscate their fucking Machiavellian plans.
A tomato around a key, that's cool, Chaz. So let's see what the fuck is in the fridge. Maxine, blah, blah, everyone. Maxine wanted me to write a memo describing the fire points of closing the diner. This is just saying some stuff how to close the diner. I think on the bottom, though, we have what we'll show you in a bit, but this is important to take a photo of this. Although, no, actually, Nancy, she keeps a record of it all. So
Does she? Is that real?
yeah, I think so. So if I go here, yeah,
There we go.
you'll
Wow. We are saving. You guys wouldn't have wanted to watch the previous playthrough because it would have been painful.
It was garbage.
It's terrible.
Don't watch this channel. Please watch this channel.
Please watch Rolling Into It.
Here.
No, don't. I was thinking about naming Roll Into It. Clearly, we have a piece of paper here was removed, and also here, if we check our observations, we should see that we have another note.
Tessium? What is TE?
TE, I don't know off the top of my head. Neither of us are particularly science. Well, Chaz, you're kind of a science nerd.
I'm kind of a science. I take exception to that. Psychology. Psychology.
What's a good Let's Play channel with a psychologist? And
Yeah,
an art
exactly.
major?
With some It's the key foundations of any good Let's Player.
Welcome to Maxine's.
So let's
I'm
talk to this
Daryl
guy.
Gray. I don't think I've seen you here before.
My name's Nancy Drew. I just moved down here.
Then you'll be attending Paseo Del Mar High. I'm your student council president. If there's anything you need, just let me know.
Thanks. I might just take you up on that offer.
So, what can I do for you?
So, from what I can tell, a good chunk of this gameplay is like sort of a good way to go through the game is to exhaust every dialogue option, run to the next character, exhaust their dialogue options, and then over time you'll tell things to the other ones that the other one said. I'm sure that made sense, and then you'll figure out what to do.
Tell me about Paseo Del Mar High.
It's a great school. Good teachers, nice students, lots of after-school activities. It's just too bad what happened.
What happened?
One of the students was murdered in the school last week.
Was Jake murdered?
Who was murdered?
A senior named Jake Rogers. He worked here, but I didn't really know him.
Oh, okay.
He kept mainly to himself.
That's terrible.
I know. They only now just reopened the school.
Who did it?
No one knows, and the police are keeping pretty clammed up about it. But my resources say they're calling in some special detective, maybe even the FBI.
Did this Jake guy have any enemies?
Sure, doesn't everyone? I should get back to work.
Okay.
Nice meeting you, Nancy.
Okay. So I would like to point out how suspicious it is that I'm talking to this guy. I'm like, doesn't everyone have enemies? He pulls out his collar, goes, sure, everyone.
Bye.
Silence.
Nah, Daryl's student council president. Student council presidents never kill people.
You know, I can't think of a single piece of media where the student council president was shady. So let's go to Paseo del Mar.
And I just can't help but think Taco Del Mar. I'm sorry.
I know. Wait, what does Del Mar mean?
I don't... of the ocean?
Yeah, if you can speak Spanish, scream at us in the comments.
Roughly like 20% of all people scream at us in the comments.
A large majority of the population of Earth. Well, actually, that'd be great if we could already have that kind of viewership. So we're gonna come back here in a minute. Like, I appreciate the forward thinking of having a Braille key code.
Okay, let me... Was it top right?
Oh.
One to the left.
No, that's the second to last one, I think.
Then in that case, it's the one...
No, shoot, I think you're right. It's like...
Hey! Look at us.
but-
We're doing our elite speed running skills.
Nancy Drew's secrets can kill. 58 minutes, 22 seconds.
And still the gold for Street Damn Quick.
Okay, so I'm kind of skipping around here. I do need to make sure I read these bulletin boards. That's going to be important for later. So I'm actually just going to go back to the theme here and check out all these bulletin boards. Because on these bulletin boards, it may not seem important initially. We have a little preview right here, by the way, of one of the greatest school mascots I've ever seen.
Eagle-eyed viewers may note that is a manatee that fights. A fighting manatee.
Less eagle-eyed viewers with slightly worse vision will be able to note it later.
There we go.
So, let's see here. This is just, I think it's for a play that's going on. We have right here another note. Who could be leaving these mysterious notes on the board? I don't know. Well, let's keep going.
So, have you ever actually read any Nancy Drew novels?
I've never read Nancy Drew. Have you?
No. I read Hardy Boys.
Yeah, I also...
Or like part of a Hardy Boy one? I remember my grandma had like a big case of Hardy Boy novels.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had maybe that similar case. It's blue, right?
I think it's blue, and like one of them was like them with like a flashlight walking up to like a lighthouse.
A lighthouse.
Yeah, okay, well I guess everyone had the exact same fucking Hardy Boy collection.
Right. And, which is too bad because from some friends of mine who've read some of both books, I've heard that Nancy Drew's are like generally better books. At least from the original run. I don't know about any of the ones after the original 30.
From my brief Wikipedia scourings, they're from the same author, and so it would make sense that he was able to develop his thoughts more and how to write effective young adults mystery-solving novels.
Yeah, I wonder which of them came first, or if they were...
It was the Hardy Boys.
It was the Hardy Boys.
It was the Hardy Boys.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
So I'm kind of glossing over these right now because these notes are they're just random things. It's just stuff. But they have important notes on them, which I'm having Nancy read for later. Over here we have the developer's children. I can't tell. It might be the developers from the original release. It might be the developers from the re-release. This looks like re-release circa 2010, which is when this came out.
Really? That recently?
I know. Well, the re-release,
Well, I mean, still.
Let's see.
Was that 6 years?
I know. Oh, I know. It's soon going to be more.
Oh, shit. There's another one, too.
Oh.
Holy crap!
Wow, we already have 3/4.
Wow, look at us.
Wow.
Look at Nancy's rolling.
I did... Solving Jake's death!
Yeah, so that is the fucking final. You know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's... Oh. This be me gold.
No, leave that one. Leave that one.
That one out of respect.
Out of
Hi, I'm
respect for the
Connie.
fighting
You're
manatee.
not from around
Fighting
here,
manatee.
are you? Usually, Paseo del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Lately, it's been totally out of control.
Out of control?
What's happening
Out of
here?
control?
One of the students was killed last week.
Who found the body?
Who found the body?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm
I
getting
heard
to
it
the
was
bottom of
Daryl
this
Gray,
case.
Paseo del Mar's hot student council president.
Daryl Gray? He's a hot student council president.
Why would you just go? I don't know. Maybe it's been a while since I've been
Since you've been
15.
that horny and young.
I mean, yeah, yes.
It's true. It's been like
Daryl
4
Gray?
hours.
Or
Oh, yeah.
oh,
Daryl's
no.
one of the coolest
we're
guys at
ancient.
school.
We're not ancient. Kinda
Who was
ancient.
killed?
Oh, just this wannabe stud named Jake Rogers.
What do you
Wannabe
mean?
stud.
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him. I gotta go now. Later.
Bye. Bye, Connie.
Bye, Con.
Good thing our conversation was over.
And keep in mind as we go through this that this sort of weird, intense hatred for Jake is
Hey, Nancy. Need
is
something?
prevalent throughout all these characters. Let's see here.
Have you seen any of those weird messages on the bulletin boards?
I can't see these.
Yes, and if I catch the guy who's doing it, he's going to be in big trouble. I bet it's the same person who keeps on setting off the soda machine alarm.
How well do you know Daryl Gray?
I wish I knew him better. He's the only guy I'd ever consider dating. He's student council president, holds a cool job at a diner called Maxine's, and drives a Seaback X80.
Wow.
Drives a
it's
sports
Seaback.
car and works at a diner? That doesn't compute.
Okay, because that was a
Yeah, I
question
don't
we
get
had
it either.
earlier.
Daryl's family was rich and used to throw major parties all the time, but not anymore.
Later.
See you later.
On that note,
Adios.
Adios. You know, I kind of like Connie.
on the story of like the Gray
Hey, Nancy,
family's
need
fall from
something?
grace. Later.
I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what this game is really about.
It might be. We don't know.
It's true. Okay, let's take a look at this bulletin board, find the thing.
Find the secret message hidden in the board. In the middle? Middle right? Oh, no, more right. On the yellow thing. The V. Up.
Oh, okay. Did I get the AS something? Yeah. Wow, this is a... see-
Whoa. A crane contestant in a masked disguise won their prize money despite all the lies. AS U4.
Well, I mean, you know, I remember going around my high school seeing messages like this all the time.
Yeah. Well, it was extreme going to
That place we
Umbrella
went to.
High. Like, man, I can't get to homeroom. Why not? I need to unite two halves of the like bull pendant.
Hey,
Then turn
are
it
you going to
counterclockwise.
chemistry? Nah, it's a bunch of lurkers are hanging out there. Oh, you mean like creeps? No, I mean like giant lizards.
I have to get the non fabric folding material and put it into the
So this is the hidden videotape. Well, blah blah blah. We gotta look for a hidden videotape. You may have noticed we had a TV earlier. Who is just Connie? Someone is littering. Connie,
God damn it, Connie! You had one job. That was to be hall monitor.
that was to like
Monitor
be
the
omnipotent.
halls.
So let's. Oh, why? Hey.
We'll rob their thing, but not from the fighting manatee.
Okay, not
Hi,
right.
my name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Hal Tanaka. Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I want to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and
Nancy,
succeed in this
You
country.
ignorant piece of shit.
Well, she is like 16.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Also, he sounds a little like a robot.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like some of these people almost sound like the
Like
the
not
school
professional
president
voice
particular-
actors?
I don't know if I'd even say that. It's like they've been processed weirdly or something.
I think they're being held up at gunpoint by people like just underneath all these tables.
Like we're gonna pay you almost no money, and you need to. Like,
No, like the
what's
actual
been going on
hostages
at
in
school
universe.
lately?
oh,
A
I
murder
see.
was committed here. Everyone is very stressed out.
I heard about that. Some kid named
Yeah, some
Jake.
pug named Jake.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Jake
Schmuck.
Rogers was a dark soul. He created
The
a lot of
furtive
trouble.
pygmy, Jake Rogers.
What do you mean by dark soul?
Jake
He was
wasn't a
one of
happy
the
person.
lords of the
It
fallen.
made others around him
the
very
Ashbringer.
unhappy too.
How did Jake make people around him unhappy?
Jake was an ijimeko. In English, you would say a bully. He wasn't very popular. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library. Bye, Nancy.
Bye, Hal.
So let's talk to Hal again.
Do you know Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
What can you tell me about Daryl Gray?
He's very popular and a good politician, too. Just like his father.
Like his father?
I hear he was a great politician, but not a very good businessman. I think his company went bankrupt a few years ago.
See ya.
See ya.
Gosh,
I'm telling you, the Gray families fall from grace.
Yeah, I sure hope that doesn't like have some big long story about how he needed to prove himself by making it big, or how he afforded that sports car. Oh.
See ya.
Farewell, Nancy.
Can you imagine someone comes up to you and they're like, "Hey," and then you stand there and you sit there in silence. Farewell, Nancy.
Well, it would be odd.
It would be odd.
So we're just like farewell, Nancy.
What's this? Up, down,
Left, right.
Oh yeah, I think we need to take a picture of this one. So I love the camera system in this game. It's actually really fun. And actually, we're kind of giving this game some shit, but I think it's fairly well put together so far. I mean, particularly considering that we're both like, in our mid-20s, like
Doing this.
doing a let's play of a game I think designed for 13-year-olds.
Smart 13-year-olds.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put my money down now. I think Tanaka is the murderer.
Oh, Tanaka. Wow,
I think it was Tanaka.
I don't know. I think Tanaka's the obvious choice in some ways.
Really? Not. Yeah. Not
shoot.
Hulk.
I forget. Oh,
It's
we get
Jake.
a thing. I know it's Jake, but our cell phone.
I'm calling that one out now because I called it the first time through.
It was actually pretty. I was like, damn, Chaz. So we got
5253.
5253. Do you remember that from last time?
No.
I 5253. I was a little salty when the recording didn't work out. We'll stop talking about that. 5253. Ugh. Aha. So let's take a look.
The T120.
The T1. Oh, I've come to push you down the staircase, Jake.
It's not here because it was sent back in time to kill John Connor.
I see. I forgot that the first Nancy Drew book, because this is based on the first book, loosely took place in the Terminator universe.
Right. Well, it's part of the Terminator cinematic universe. Or literary universe, I guess.
Judo today.
Today.
So we're soon going to discover that, yeah, judo. What the hell?
English through the ages.
Treatise on etiquette. Blah blah blah. It's important that we got that. Let's look down. So there was a break-in at the local pharmacy. Okay.
What did they steal?
Let's see here. Paseo County Police responded to a break-in in the drug station pharmacy in the early morning yesterday. They took the drugs and were out through, they were out through minutes. Several vials of hectanol were taken. No other damage to the store. Okay. That was Jake's locker right there, if it wasn't clear. And so it's like, oh, we found a VHS tape without a VHS in it? That's suspicious. Meanwhile, the FBI was like, there was nothing suspicious in his locker. Like,
Just a bunch of articles regarding this break-in at the local pharmacy.
and
Nothing of importance.
nothing of importance.